So welcome back to the dumbest bill in America. We have another one, House Bill 141 from Delegate Vogel, who's from Montgomery County. And this is a task force about nothing. That's what this bill is. A task force about nothing. In Annapolis, we have task forces all the time, but they really usually don't do anything. It's just about making people feel more important. Right, Brian? By the way, this is Brian Chisholm, Delegate Brian Chisholm. Welcome back.
Always good to be here. I think that we should have a task force to look back at the bills we passed, what they said they were going to do, and what they actually resulted in.
A task force about dumb bills. That's what we need, you know?
Well, that's a big task force.
That would be a massive task force. I mean, we should have so many people that we put on that task force. In fact, every Democrat in the legislature should be on that task force. So look, Delegate Vogel's task force, House Bill 141, is a task force about loneliness and isolation. We're not saying this isn't an important issue, but this is not going to solve, a task force is not going to solve the issue at the state level. This is a community issue. This is a church issue. This is a community organization and a parental issue, right?
Yeah, I agree with you. Loneliness can be sad, but it just shows the arrogance of Annapolis and people that are down there. They think that they're smart enough to say, we know how to solve loneliness. We can't solve the budget. We can't solve crime, but we know how to make people feel like they're accepted and they're no longer lonely. It is absurd.
And you know, Delegate Vogel, he's in his 20s.
Yeah.
And he's an elected official in the city of Annapolis, representing Montgomery County. And he has a stack of bills that's like this thick.
Yeah.
And he actually bragged about it online, about how many bills he introduced. And now we know why, because it's a task force about nothing. I mean, no wonder the state of Maryland is going broke. Yeah. I mean, these things cost money, by the way. While they may not pay the members of the task force, they still have to meet somewhere, and that costs money. And you know what I'm saying? I mean,
well, it's once again, it's giving people a purpose in life. Is they think their number one goal down there. We got an idea. We're going to take all of you and we're going to help. You're going to go help us solve loneliness. And the truth of the matter is, if you talk about the lonely population, it's the older population, right?
Yes.
And once they get to a certain level, guess what we do in the state of Maryland? We cut their funding first. We're like, the old people, the disabled, the ones that can't speak anymore, we're cutting your funding. How about we just leave them alone and let them live, and they won't be so lonely?
I mean, younger people too, right? And there's no doubt adolescents, of course, go through issues as well. But that really, I think, is a school issue and a community issue and a parental issue. A task force stood up in Annapolis isn't going to accomplish anything.
That's right.
I mean, it's just, right? Final thoughts on this.
How many really successful people or even moderately successful people do you know that are lonely? Not many. Guess who's lonely? The broke people. And guess who drives them broke? We do. How about we stop driving people broke with our taxes and our fees, and we just let people keep their own money in their own pocket, keep their own pride, and guess what? Loneliness will disappear.
It's funny you should say that, because there is this bill that the president of the United States wants to pass, which allows people that earn tips in restaurants to keep all the money and not pay any taxes on their tips, right? And the Democrats are vehemently against this idea of people keeping their money. We're talking about people that are living hand to mouth, right? They're earning tips, they're taking the cash home, they're buying groceries with it. And of course, these are the folks that need the money the most. Democrats are 100% right. They don't want you to keep this money.
And it's the most direct compensation somebody can earn, right? It's somebody, hey, I just served you food. We've made eye contact. You probably know my first name, and you're paying me for that service. And what do we do in the state of Maryland? We say, no, you don't deserve that. We have no idea how hard you worked your ass off to deliver that food or that drink, but you owe us that money. We don't want you to get more of that. And that's how nutty Annapolis is.
And that's the dumbest bill in America. House Bill 141 from Delegate Vogel, a task force about nothing.